Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Life After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 48.
Listen, I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Walk me through this episode, please.
We are starting with Daniel and Bianca.
Let's get them out the way now.
Bianca stormed out of the double date. Daniel thinks that him giving her the engagement ring will make all these bad feelings disappear, but he knows that they won't. Mm-hmm. His friend's fiance goes to check on her, and Bianca says that the engagement thing just upsets her. Mm-hmm. She gets upset. She ends up not wanting to talk. His friend tells him that he needs to run. Not run out to get her, but run from the relationship. But he goes out to check on her. He doesn't really want to. She's ready to go home. She's irritated. Daniel ends up going back in because he's not dealing with whatever emotion she's got going on right now.
True.
And he tells them that she's not coming back in. So she ends up leaving, driving home, and he apologizes to his friends about her behavior, and he takes the Uber home. Bianca felt that the friend was making a joke of her and the engagement. Mm-hmm. She knows that he's going to propose when he wants to. It's obvious he doesn't want it right now, but she does.
Yeah.
Some of her family members stopped talking to her because of her choice to be with him. Mm-hmm. And now she's feeling like she expected more than what she should have and maybe shouldn't have moved out here if this is how things were going to be.
Listen, she just have a very, very dark spirit to me, right? She's just a mean person. Times that Daniel was his name is Daniel. Yeah. The times that Daniel was going to propose, he felt anxious or like it just never followed through. His body was rejecting the whole proposal before he even got to the park. You get what I'm saying? So, I think they both should listen to themselves. The universe is trying to tell them, hey, y'all don't need to be together. Right. Because y'all both need. Hey, Daniel, go back home to your mama. I saw you on the video chat with your mom and things of that nature. Go home, be with your mama. You have more support there than you have here with Bianca. Mm-hmm.
Bianca's friend Haley is coming, and she's going to spend the night while Daniel sleeps on the couch.
Yeah.
Bianca picks her up. They go to get food and drinks. Their lease is up in a couple of months, and she tells her friend that she's not comfortable finding another place with him without a ring.
Okay.
Haley thinks that he's just talked a big game. Daniel's mom FaceTimes him, and the mom asks if she's out drinking with her friends, and he really doesn't know. He tells his mom that he was going to propose, but he didn't end up doing it. He doesn't think they're ready to be married, but his mom says you could give it to her as a promise ring, and Daniel thinks it makes sense.
No. First of all, I like the whole idea of, hey, mom, Bianca's out with her friend right now. Are they drinking? I don't know. And then, of course, they was drinking. You get what I'm saying? Just a drink. It seemed like it was like a
mimosa.
Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying? This will always be a cloud over y'all relationship because they talk about the family, Daniel's family, feel like that she is not equipped to support someone like you, someone that's someone that has your condition, Daniel. And Bianca, I don't know what she's telling her friends and her family don't talk to her, but they thinking Daniel's playing her, and I'm just like, y'all just not together. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, Bianca, she's not a good helpmate in this whole relationship either. Besides the money and things of that nature, she haven't done anything to contribute to Daniel's peace or like just state of mind, just being like at ease since he's been home from prison.
Yeah, she's very immature. She's a brat. Honestly, I don't think she cares about him. I think that she cares about how he can serve her and get her what she wants. She wants a baby. She wants to be married. Mm-hmm. So if he's not going to give that to her, I don't think she's going to be sticking around for long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. They need to break up. Point blank, period.
Pretty much.
Z and Troy.
Oh, boy.
Z ends up getting a boot on her car because of unpaid tickets. She owes $550.
Not tickets.
She only has a couple $1,000s in her account for emergencies, and this is an emergency, so they're down to maybe $1,500 or less. Today is Community Day and their anniversary. Z and Troy are driving to the church, and she says that it's always something going on. They still have to pick up Karen and baby Troy from the train station. Mm-hmm. They check out the church parking lot real quick and then head out to, I think she said she had to go pick up some brochures. Z yells at him to pull over so she can drive because she didn't want him texting and driving.
Okay, fair.
She tells him today is about the community and he shouldn't be on his phone talking to whoever she's talking to. Then she ends up kicking him out of the car because apparently she didn't want to be around him no more.
So she's over here, right? Let me get this straight, right? She's over here yelling at him while they are driving and things like that. She's yelling at him because she's feeling like she's having a terrible day because she had a boot, right? Yeah. First of all, let's start off with you don't do no adult responsibilities
at all.
You don't pay the bills, but yet you want to have this job or like create this business to help Troy, but you're not even like you can't keep it open. You can't pay your rent. You can't keep a boot off your car. You're bad at adulting, Z, right? So now somehow Troy's driving, right? And he's texting and driving. And it's just the way that she's talking to him as if he's a child. You get what I'm saying? Just belittling him. And now he's on his phone, and she's over here talking about it's an important day, it's the community day, and it's our anniversary, and you're going to text? And then she kicks him out the car on the community day. I thought this whole community job thing was for Troy.
Yeah.
Was to help him, but now he got to walk. What is your thoughts on that so far?
Yeah. Dee is just in a bad mood, and when she gets in a bad mood, she spirals out of control. I think that it would have been more helpful for Z to have a regular job and save money.
That's what I'm saying.
So for Troy to come back, they don't have to worry about the possibility of losing their home and the car. Now, the thing about the boot, it was just so irritating to me when she was talking about it's always something. I'm like, girl, you know you didn't pay them tickets.
Exactly.
They was coming for you eventually. Like, and it's these things that Z acts as though everything is caving in on her, but these things have been building for months, and you have not been handling your business for months.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to me how she acts like everything is just caving in. It's just like, girl, you know what you're doing. Well, production ends up giving him a ride back to the church. He apparently was making a social media post about their anniversary, just professing his love for Z. Karen and Baby are at the train station. Troy ends up calling his mom and tells her that he's at the church, and he asks his mom to try to talk to Z to put her at ease so that way they could have a good rest of the day and he can go pick them up.
Wow.
Karen feels that Z is a psychopath, and Troy is already going through a lot. Troy tells Z, look, he has to go pick up his mom and his daughter, and Z tells him that he is not going anywhere.
Wow.
Troy tells her, like, you're not about to play with me about my daughter. His mom is talking about how she's about to go back home because they've been waiting for over an hour at this train station. They're not going to keep waiting for them. Troy tells Dee that she's been doing the most all day, and she says that she is focused on today's event and asks what he's been doing to help out.
Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, she gaslights him like crazy. But guess what, Troy? You allow yourself to be gaslit. Troy, you're not a man in the sense of you don't stand up for yourself. You allow yourself to be talked to any type of way, and then you still with this girl. And then you know what's going to happen, Blair? When this relationship caves in, she's going to say, the psychic told us.
Yeah.
And it was like, no. You're
awful.
You, exactly, right? The whole point is this is not the first time Z did this.
Yeah.
Every time he got to have an important day to impress his baby mother in the sense of, hey, remember last episode he said, can y'all come down to community day? She said, I think about it. I don't know. Well, if you don't come, can you at least send my daughter with my mother? She was like, okay, I'll think about it. No promises. She sends the daughter down with the mother. You get what I'm saying? Trying to co-parent. Z just knows how to, okay, your daughter coming today? Cool. I'm going to ruin all that for you. Now, you probably thinking like, hold on, she didn't ruin it last time. The only reason why she didn't ruin it last time because her son was there as well.
Yes.
But now that it's only he got to be a father to his real child that has his blood running through her veins and stuff. Oh, no, we don't do that. Today, no, you're not going nowhere. It's like, yo, like you don't want to be with someone like that who won't allow you to handle your responsibilities as a man and as a father, in my opinion.
Exactly. Yeah. Moving on, Rock and Britney. Britney was not approved to go to Texas, but she did get approved for a 30-day travel pass to go visit.
I wouldn't even went.
Yeah. So they're living off of his savings. He is excited and ready to start his new job. They get to the apartment, and she is super excited, talking about all the ways that she wants to decorate it.
Nice.
Kirok's mom and brother come by to visit, and he says that this move has drained him mentally, physically, and financially.
Okay.
The mom tells him that they're going to need to have 2 incomes in order for this to work. Like, it's expensive out here. Britney shares she only has a travel pass, and she also has about $10,000 left in restitution that they can't afford to completely pay off. She says if they were able to pay it off, she would be able to be off of parole. She wants to live a certain lifestyle, so she's going to take the slower route to pay the restitution.
Whoa. What do you mean you want to live a certain lifestyle? So I'm gonna take my time to pay back what I owe.
Yeah, I'm pausing here to dig into that a little bit.
Go ahead.
Britney ain't got no job.
No job.
So she's relying on Kirok to house them, feed them, clothe them, and then put money towards her restitution. And she wants to be a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home girlfriend because she didn't go through with the marriage.
Whole time.
And Britney, ultimately, this is your debt to society that you need to pay back.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how she thinks that she can just go around living life without being the one to pay back what she owes based off of the crimes that she committed.
Yeah.
So I'm just, the way that Britney's thinking, not only is it just like you need to be the one to feel the hurt on your pockets because you're the one who did the crime. And that's just a little mental thing for me. The other thing is that you want to keep Kirok in such a bind and even yourself to live a certain type of lifestyle where you could be off of parole if you dug in. I mean, you could pay $10,000 off in a year depending on the job that you could find, maybe 2. And for her to make the decision that I'm going to live this lifestyle and take my time to pay off this money. So how long do you want to be on parole, Britney? What are we doing here?
Anything better than jail, Blair, it seems like to her.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that?
You said it all right there because that basically going to sum up this whole scene once like we get into it.
His mom asked if Britney is still going to do nails, and Britney says no, she dropped out of school.
Wow.
She also doesn't want to be a waitress again. She would rather be at home and take care of Kirok.
Stop. That's not part of your restitution,
right,
to society.
Exactly.
So hold on. So let me get this straight. Kirok is his name, right?
Yeah.
He got out of prison, right? Went and got his certificates to be an HVAC, right? He didn't drop out of school, right? I'm guessing, in my opinion, I think what happened was, if I was to use context clues, they both decided HVAC, okay,
and cosmetology,
exactly, right? I finished, you dropped out. Okay, cool.
Why?
Cool.
What else are you doing, Britney?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
what are you doing with your days?
So he finished whatever he was supposed to do. You didn't stick to your end of the bargain and things of that nature. But now you say you want to be a homemaker. You can't afford to be a homemaker.
You cannot.
Let's keep going.
You owe society money.
Yes.
Because of your crimes. So you need to work.
Yes.
Anyway, they talk to her about her wants versus her needs and how her wants are overpowering her needs at the moment.
Yeah.
She don't hear him though.
No.
Kirok, it's like later in the day or maybe the next day. Kirok wants to chill for the day because he has to go to work for the first day the next morning.
Yeah.
And Britney says, when you're moving, it's tiring, but she's up, she's cleaning, she's getting the house together. Britney says she basically says to him, so I have to do everything myself. She asks what he's been doing. Kirok has moved bags and different things that she hasn't been able to pick up, and says again that he needs rest to work. Britney hasn't found a job that pays what she wants and what she's interested in. What is she interested in? We don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about, girl.
Britney feels that he is throwing the fact that he has a job in her face. She says that she has stuff that she has to do too, and if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have a job. Kirok says, if it wasn't for my credentials, I wouldn't have a job. Kirok says, you just knew somebody at the place in order for me to get hired, but my credentials would have got me hired anywhere.
Yeah.
She still has to pay her restitution, and he doesn't have the $10K to throw at it.
You first, Blair.
Me first. Brittany, I thought you wanted to be a homemaker.
Yeah, come on now.
And part of that isn't just, oh, Karak's at work, so I'm going to do some cooking while Karak's at work. That means while Karak has to rest before going to work, you handle business. When Karak is at work, you handle business. And when Karak comes back home to shower and chill and whatever he needs to do, you're handling business. So I don't understand why she thinks that her homemaking job should only be between the hours of when Karak is at work. Like, it's totally odd to me. And at the same time, she's over here making this house a home. She's not even for sure that she's going to be living here
The whole time.
But go off.
I'm like, hold on. This is my house.
Yes.
Let's start with that. You can't even do your part of finishing school. You can't even do your part of marrying me. I had to pay the pastor.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing about it. Now, this going to sound real raw, but I'm going to give you the raw truth, right? Part of being a homemaker is to make the one that is working job as peaceful and as easy as possible. It's not just all about, okay, I'll be at home and I cook. Because you over here talk about, so I guess I got to cook 3 meals a day. I guess I got to do all this by myself. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. In some way, you are in service to the home. You get what I'm saying? So it is a real job. I'm not over here to try to throw like, oh, being a homemaker is not a real job. It is a real job. But you are not only in service to the house, but you are also in service to the people who live in the house. So Karak, so since he is mentally, he said he's mentally, physically, financially drained. He gave us three, he's drained.
Yes.
Right? So he said, I just want to chill today because I got to go to work tomorrow. She's the type of homemaker to where she's like, okay, and this is probably the worst type of homemaker too. Let's say I go to work, right? And something needed to be done in the house. Nothing that needs heavy lifting, but just say something needed to be clean or something that needed to be done, right? She's the type of homemaker to wait till I get home from work and be like, hey, we need to do this.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what have you been doing for the 10 hours? Because HVAC, even though like HVAC is put like this, everybody need heat, everybody need AC.
Yeah.
It's a hard job.
Yeah. Hard on the body.
Yes, right. So many times a night you go to find like people who come out of jail get into those type of jobs because guess what? They always hiring, and it's hard on the body.
Yeah.
Right. So she's the type of person that'll be like, hey, we need to do this today. No, there ain't no we, because my job is HVAC.
Yeah.
Your job is homemaker. Right. So unless it's something, and this doesn't mean that sometimes that he don't step in or like,
pitch in or
exactly.
whatever.
But you need to prove yourself that you're good at being a homemaker.
Yeah.
Right. And that's when I think they needed something from the store. And he was like, can you go get it down the street?
Yeah. Do I have to ride
Like,
with you?
like it's down the street. She was like, you know what? And then she started speaking Spanish to him and stuff. And that's when he was like, you know what? Go to sleep. Listen, he ain't gonna make me feel bad about going to sleep. You get what I'm saying? But she don't understand it. She's trying to live this lifestyle before actually earning that lifestyle and paying people back for the crimes that she committed.
Right.
And the thing about it is, if she don't get back to Virginia in time, she potentially have to go back to jail for 17 years. And I'm just like, I wouldn't even brought you to Houston. I wouldn't even chance that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, she's trash.
Justine and Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Manhattan's first birthday is coming up. Justine's mom will be there, so they think it's about time that they call her mom to tell her that she's pregnant.
Okay.
She calls her mom and tells her. The mom says that she didn't give her body enough time to heal, and she says, you're just telling me this now. You just enjoy making your life difficult. Y'all got 9 kids. Don't nobody have 9 kids these days.
I want to touch on that. That's very important, right? I give you a personal, not personal, but I tell our business a little bit, right?
Okay.
Me and Blair have a number of kids that we want to have, but we can't make them.
And, we can't control them.
Like, you know what I mean? Like magic.
Right.
We ain't gonna be like, okay, I want 6 kids. And then I just nod my head, right?
That's not the number.
No, it's definitely not, right? Definitely not. It's higher, right? So one conversation that I had with my wife is that, okay, we gonna have one. The one makes us a unit, right? 2, we hoping that, okay, we have one of each sex, male, female. I will leave the 3rd child up to her discretion when it comes to her body. You get what I'm saying? And when the mother said this, it made me think of our conversation when it came to what we want for kids. even though I may want however many kids I may want, right? It is very important that even in pregnancy, I serve my wife. And how do your body feel? Like Justine has how many kids? Like
all of them together.
All
9?
of them. Like, and she just went through it. And I'm like, there's no way your body completely heal. And then what happens is when your body is hurting, then your mind got to go in overdrive, and now your mind is fatigued. And I'm like, and this is what happened when something that's supposed to be a beautiful thing and bringing a life into the world. Now you in lawyers' offices talk about wills.
Yeah.
Because you did not take care of your body. And by you not taking care of your body, you ain't take care of your mind. And by you not taking care of your mind, you're not taking care of your kids. So it's like it all matters.
Yeah.
Even though Justine mother is kind of, she is who she is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is what I mean when I say you're not a good mom. Because you didn't take care of yourself and your physical, your mental, and now you're not taking care of your kids. And now you got to leave it up to your other kids to take care of your kids. Like it makes no sense to it's just totally bad. And I know kids are supposed to be a blessing, but she did not give her body time to heal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I will say this, that I totally get where the mom is coming from, because Justine started having kids when she was a teenager.
Yeah.
And so her life has always been an uphill battle when it came to children, work, school, all this type of stuff. I think she became a nurse and she worked for a while. So she did have some stability when it came to her career. But then she decided to get with a prisoner. And so her mom is just looking at her like, every decision you're making, you're putting yourself in a bind. Even though Michael seems to be a pretty decent partner, he doesn't have much earning potential, and you quit your job. So, and you're living in this huge house in Vegas by yourselves, and you can't really afford it based off of his income alone. So the mom is just like, every decision you're making your life harder. Why would you do this to yourself? Now, Justine and Michael, they're adults, they're grown, they're going to figure it out, and this is the life that they want to have and choose to have. That's fine. But the thing is, as a parent, and even like, if you're just somebody who cares for another person and you see that they're kind of making decisions that are making things harder for themselves, like, you're going to want better for them. You're going to want them to choose the path that's with less resistance. But you can't make somebody choose a easier life. No. And the thing is, life is hard enough on its own. Why would you put yourself in situations in order for you to have to carry like 20 additional pounds or 200 additional pounds while you're already trying to like slug through life? So the mom just doesn't get her daughter, and I get where she's coming from.
Well, guess what, Blair? You don't get it, because guess what? Michael said this is a blessing from God. It's a sign from God. We made this decision, and if God didn't want this to happen, it wouldn't have happened. It's a sign from God. And what did the mother say?
Mom says, don't use that phrase with me.
Wow. Listen here, don't talk to me about God right now, because this is, so far, God didn't put y'all together.
Yeah.
Y'all over here acting a fool. And guess what? I love when people like to use God for like basically to basically autocorrect their mistakes. And I'm just like, listen, kids supposed to be a blessing. I'm no way talking bad about the kids. But the thing about it is, kids need parents. The problem with having that many kids and you don't have the bandwidth to take care of them, the state starts taking them. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the danger of it. Like, you want to make sure that whatever kids you have the bandwidth to take care of your kids, or else they will be like, well, you can't take care of these kids. I'm gonna take some of them off your hands so you can take care of them. So it's like she put herself in a real rough position.
Yeah, Justine ends up hanging up on the phone with her mom and says, I'll see you at the party, and that's where we leave off with them.
Okay.
Melissa and Louie. Melissa is feeling good. She's engaged. She goes dress shopping with her friend and her sister and Louie's mom. She wants to go for sexy, over the top. That's pretty much her style. Louie's mom is already upset because she felt Melissa should have picked her up and should be kissing her butt because she is the mother-in-law, yet she had sent for her sister to pick her up. Okay. Donna asks her, so you're really going to wear white? Donna goes into detail about how she was married 3 times and 2 of her marriages she was cheated on, so she left those relationships. Yeah. The friend and the sister are saying that they probably shouldn't get married right now, and they don't think that Louie could afford a ring like that unless it's fake. Yeah. And the mom speaks up and tells him that, Louie saved up his money. He makes good money from personal training. I think she said like $150 an hour, a couple of sessions of those a week. That's like over however much it is, $300.
Something like that a week.
Yeah, and then if you have multiple people, like you can make good money on top of the other jobs he has. Melissa comes out with like a kind of like illusion mesh, like bodice type of dress with a slit. And Donna was not feeling it. Honestly, I wasn't feeling it either. I'm not a huge fan of sexy dresses for weddings.
Yeah.
I thought her first dress was like classy and sexy and like was better suited for her, but it's her wedding. She needs to feel beautiful in whatever she wears. The dress is going to be $4,000 plus alterations. Donna thinks that she should give Louis some time to save some money because who's about to pay for this wedding?
True. Listen here. Also, like me personally, speaking of wedding dresses, I'm not a fan of any wedding dresses.
Yeah.
Not a fan of any of them. I think they all look the same. It's white. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, but y'all like it. Y'all are beautiful. Ta-da, right?
Okay.
Boy, she needed some people in her corner. She ain't have nobody in her corner.
I know. I'm like, these fake friends.
I'm about to say this. You would think these are the mama friends. You get what I'm saying? The mama hates you, right? And your friends are basically talking bad about you because they ain't got nobody. So it's like, even though, and that's the thing about it. When it comes to friendship, right? When I say this is my wife, I don't have to say this is my friend. When I say this is my wife, I don't have to say this is my best friend. She's a gumbo of things. And the best way to sum it all up is just say wife. You get what I'm saying? So what that means is that when she's wrong about something in front of company, then I got to tap it to friendship of I ride and die for my friend. You get what I'm saying? And then when we like in private, then we, hey, that was stupid. You get what I'm saying? So they're having these conversations and I'm just like, hold on. If you're willing to talk about your friend like this, like, she have no support system. She only have Louis. You get what I'm saying? And listen here, I don't know how delusional the mother is. If Louis was making that much money, he wouldn't be working in a pizza shop. If him being a trainer was making that much money, he wouldn't be bringing home pizza every night. And I'm not saying that to down him. I'm just saying he's making the best of his situation.
Yeah.
But it's not about what he can afford or what he can't afford. It's the point of, hey, maybe this lifestyle, everybody got this lifestyle thing they want to live up to as prisoners. You get what I'm saying? As ex-convicts. And I'm just like, maybe y'all need a courthouse wedding. And then like see how good he is as a trainer. Help him become a better trainer. Besides telling him he needs to shut his phone off at a certain time, maybe you need to like be helping him manage his clients a little better if he's, being a real trainer and not being a creep and actually sleeping with these people. But I actually felt bad for her, even though I'm not a fan of wedding dresses, even though I'm not a fan of even the ring and things of that nature and the slip. I just felt bad because she didn't have no one to feel happy for her in this moment. And even though I may not be a fan of those things, I know how important it is for the morale of the person that's looking in the mirror, hoping that, they have someone in their corner.
Yeah. And that kind of goes back to what I was talking about, to where like you see your friend and you may think that they're making decisions that are kind of putting them in a bind. And the thing is, with her being with Louis, then yeah, they're going to have a tougher time because of his history and the multiple jobs he has, and it is putting a strain on their relationship. She has multiple jobs as well, so it's not like either one of them is relieving the pressure off of each other. But in this moment, she's happy to be getting married. You're supposed to be her support system and there for her while she's looking for her dress, and you don't need to be judging her or judging Louis while they're embarking on this like important life-changing moment.
Facts.
Like this is huge for them, and you should be supportive and happy for them that they found love, even though they might be in a situation to where it's hard financially, it's hard on their relationship. They really do love and care for each other, and to find that in life is a special gift. And I do think that half of it is jealousy, because why are you contemplating on whether her ring is fake or not? What does it even matter?
It have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
It have nothing to do with you.
We move on to Kimberly and Joey.
Oh my goodness, Blair, I might as well just spoil it for you right now. We do not know who the father is this episode, okay?
It's been almost a month. Okay. I'm like, they got them results back. Kimberly doesn't want to show it on camera because she going to have to start paying that man child support. Okay. So according to me, Joey's the daddy and Kim don't want to tell us until proven otherwise.
Thank you, Blair.
Joey went to urgent care that morning. He apparently cleared the a checking account of the money. So he took money out from the ATM. So Kim cannot track where he was spending money. He comes back home. It's 8:00 at night. Joey's talking about he still has a headache. He didn't pick up the medicine yet because it's not ready at the pharmacy. And Kim is telling him something is off and he is not telling her the truth. Kim explains to him, look, my ex, he cheated on me. He was an alcoholic. I didn't even care he was an alcoholic because he'd leave me alone when he was drunk. But I left him because he was on drugs. She asked Joey to do a drug test, and he asked her for some orange juice. So he's drinking the orange juice. He's going in the bathroom. He's going out the bathroom, going outside for a smoke, asking for more orange juice and all this type of stuff. And I was glad that Kim was in there watching him while he peed, because I'm like, he going to take that orange juice and pour it in that cup. Okay?
I don't think he that stupid, man.
I was like, he going to do that. I know he's going to do that. She watches him pee, and immediately he says it's showing up dirty, and he has to go. He leaves the house. The test was positive for cocaine, and Joey tells her when she comes out, she's asking him, do you want to talk to me? Can we talk about, the result, like what's going on? And Joey tells her that she crossed the line. She asks him why he took all the money out of the account, and Joey tells her it'll never matter. And he says the test is BS, and he is off to wherever Joey goes when we don't know where he is.
Listen here, man. When you're wrong, just flip it.
Yeah.
Just flip the table on her. That's all you have to do. He knew he had cocaine in his system and things of that nature.
He knew it.
But at the end of the day, you know what? What you did to me was wrong. And you know what? I'm leaving in the car you brought me to go wherever I need to go this time of night. You get what I'm saying? First of all, the fact that he was drinking orange juice, truth be told, I don't know what it is. I think it's magic. If you got to pee or not, if there's a cup in front of your thing that you have to use, you're going to pee. I don't know what it is. Many times I didn't have to pee, and I'd be like, well, I don't know, nurse, if I'm going to be, well, okay. Well, it's just a magic trick. You get what I'm saying? And truth be told, if you really do have to pee, just drink water. Water be going through people easily. But he was basically trying to find every reason of, give me some orange juice. Oh my goodness, I don't have to pee. I guess I'll just wait on the porch and things like that. He was better off just not coming back to the house. Pretty much. Truth be told, he was better off going to urgent care and just hitting the road and not coming back. Really. What are your thoughts outside of we don't know who the father is? On this scene?
As far as I know, he is.
Okay, thank you.
Until proven otherwise. I think that Kim, I'm fine. I'm happy that she's finally waking up and she is looking at Joey for who he is and not who she wants him to be. He has made no effort to get a job at all. He went on one interview and pretty much said, well, that's a wrap. He is not interested in getting this home that she really wants them to get. And he's out all hours of the night clearing out her checking account. The lady said that she only makes $15-$12 an hour or something like that on something her salary. Like and then she's subsidized by the child support, which may be going a different way depending on the results of the paternity test. So I think that Kim is waking up, and I'm hoping that the next decisions that she makes is what's good for her and her kids, because she brought a whole chaotic person into her life. Oh yeah. And I hope that she can extract him as soon as she can.
Even with all of that, I don't feel bad for Kim.
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm like, you brought Joey into your life. 100%. You brought Joey into your life.
Yeah. Tennie and Rob. Yeah. They are taking the kids bowling, and I think it was her mom there as well. I don't know if that was her mom, but her sister.
I want to say it was Tennie's mom and like the sister. That's what I want to say.
But I kind of remember the mom looking different. Her mom looking different.
I don't even remember seing the mom, to be honest.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Yeah, but where the mom wasn't, whoever that wasn't really talking. So
the lady and the sister.
Right, the lady and the sister. They asked the kids how they feel about having a sibling. The kids are open to it. The son does think that his mom probably should have taken some time to get situated with her job first before trying to have a baby.
Now let's talk this scene while we doing it so we can knock out two birds with one stone. How do you feel about asking the children as parents, hey, do y'all want another sibling?
I'm not asking no kids about having no other kids.
Me neither. I don't know what that's about. I really don't.
Yeah, no. It's our decision on expanding the family.
Yeah.
And as parents, as adults, as the one conceiving.
But the thing about it is people try to give them a pass because they agree with the kids. They feel like, hey, maybe she should focus on getting a job and actually working it for a while, and then we can worry about having kids. And I'm just like, why do the kids sound wiser than the parents? Like in this moment. But any other time, almost 99 to 100% of the time, I'm never asking the children to expand my family.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Let's continue on.
Tennie and Rob tell her sister that they are working on having a baby.
Yeah.
Rob has apparently shown up consistently. She feels like she can trust him to have a child and that he's going to stay in their lives as a father. Rob separates from them so she can talk to her sister by herself, and he's with the kids, and he tells the kids that he would like his mom to come around for some of the family gatherings. The kids would like an apology from his mom first.
Yeah.
Then Tennie is talking about how it's dangerous for Black women to have babies these days with the the maternal mortality rate. Black maternal mortality rate.
Yeah.
And how, because of racial disparities and prejudices, Black women don't receive the same care as white women or other races of women.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So her sister gets up, starts crying. Apparently during her son's birth, they had to do emergency C-section because she and the baby were not okay. Thankfully, Tennie and, her son are alive and doing well today, but it was a scary time for the family. Rob ends up calling his mom and leaves a message for his mom to call him back.
For starters, why are we at the bowling alley? Tennie got us year passes at this pool. That's where we'll be.
It's raining today, Chris.
I don't care. It costs $200-something. Meet us at the pool.
Okay.
Right? Number two, I understand the sister is concerned about her sister. She even apologized for being emotional. No need to apologize, even though I thought it was a little overly emotional for my taste. But she loved her sister. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to kids, it's a weird conversation to have because when you started having a conversation, the first question they asked is, what, you're pregnant? She said, no, it's just a conversation. I'm like, hey, how about don't let everybody into the whole brainstorming part of the conversation? Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
planning.
Talk to me when you're pregnant, right? Because now, like, you're talking something up and you're talking about the part that is 9 months later. You're not even talking about the stuff you got to go through from month 1 all the way up to then. Anything can happen. Also, I did not like, in my opinion, Rob reaching out to his mom or basically talking to his children, asking, hey, do you think like we can bring your mom around? I think you're having a dark conversation with kids.
Same.
You need to talk to your wife.
Yes.
Especially the one that you had to separate between the two. And now I have no problem with you talking to your mom now. Now don't conflate the two issues. Like, you could talk to your mom and be like, I haven't talked to you in a while. But if the intention is for you to talk to your mom to start inviting her behind the back of your wife and then go to use the kids as like, we talked it over. Who is we?
Nail on the head. Exactly.
I'm going to tell you this straight up. When it comes to me and my kids, my imaginary kids, right? Listen here. This is my teammate. So I'm talking it over with my teammate. Y'all just live here with us. You get what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all bear my name and things of that nature. Y'all bear Blair's name and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, right, I'm going to talk it over with my wife on some, hey, last time, like, my mom came around, y'all was fighting.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's important that, like, we be a unit. How you feel about, like, her coming through? I don't want her to come because we know how Tennie is. No, I don't want her around. Yeah. Okay, let's revisit this because now you know my intention. My intention is that I'm not going to blacklist my mother. You get what I'm saying? What steps can we take for this to happen? To actually talk about that and brainstorm with the kids, out of place, out of pocket, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And I think that these kids are so smart, so well-spoken, they just have sense. They really do have sense. And I think that a lot of the times when adults see children in this way, they think that they can handle more than they can. And I think it's unfair for Rob to put this on the kids before he even talks to his wife about it and have them thinking that they're part of the decision-making process when it comes to his mom coming around, because they're not.
No.
It's up to Tennie and Rob to do it. And maybe when Tennie and Rob discuss it, they can broach the subject to the kids if they want them to express their thoughts and their feelings about it. But ultimately, the parents need to guide the children on any type of situation that they want to put the children in. And as smart and as amazing and brilliant that these kids are, I think that they have to consider their emotional capacity. Yeah. And there's only so much that children can really take in, digest, understand, and you know, whether it may stick with them for life and become a trauma or whatever the case may be. Like, you just don't know. So I don't think that them putting all of these adult and heavy situations on these kids, on their minds, making them feel like they have to make decisions about these things. It's not their decision, and don't put them in a place to where they feel like it is.
No, 100%. Listen, let's test our taboo skills. We're not very good.
Okay.
And when I say we're not very good, she's not very good. To your point, what is the number one thing I hate when people say about kids?
They're resilient.
No.
Oh, that's what I hate.
What is one thing? And look, the minute I said, you should go like, oh yeah, you do say that. Do you have another guess to know?
I really don't.
I hate when people look at kids and say, oh, they are so mature for their age.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like that at all. No, they're an 8-year-old. They think like an 8-year-old.
Yes.
No, they're a 12-year-old. They think like a 12-year-old. No, they're 14. They think like a. This boy don't know how to wipe his booty correctly.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like so that's why I'm like, I don't like, to Blair's point, putting more on kids because they see and think about it. It's not even that they're smarter than like genius level. They just have common sense.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So kudos to the kids. Respect to them, but like,
and Tennie for raising them
100%.
so well. Yeah.
So like, I'm not even trying to trash them in that way. I'm just saying, hey, because they are smart and because they may be resilient and things like that, let's not put more on them because they shown that they can handle this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Let them be kids. That's why I said we at the water park. You get what I'm saying? Anything else on this episode?
That is it.
I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Listen here. Love after or love during. I don't know which one it is. I think it's love during. Lockup is coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, December 13th, I believe.
Something around that.
Yeah.
We gonna be round clock with this love. So this is what we need you to do. We need y'all to make this our number one show. If we're gonna do this year round and things like that, because they only give us a week or two between the show. You get what I'm saying? We need y'all to watch it. You get what I'm saying? Or else I have to make a decision if we're going to continue to use up our Fridays for this.
Right.
No, I'm serious though.
Yeah.
Like y'all have to make it worth it for us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Anything else?
That's it.
Y'all be good.
Bye.